UPSC Preliminary Examination 223. It is the biggest shock to so many serious candidates. I am not talking for those who are going to clear this UPSC Preliminary Examination this year. But I am giving you suggestions, those who are going to prepare this and those who are going to seriously want to clear the preliminary examination for the next year, coming year. First of all, we have to learn the lessons from this year UPSC preliminary examination. Then only we can clear the preliminary next year. What lessons we can learn from this year UPSC preliminary examination, both particularly in GS and generally in CSAT. First lessons, after the keen examination, analyze and keen review of this year examination, I can reveal certain things related to this year preliminary examination. The main revelations, number one is failure of the test series programs, year-long test series programs. Because UPSC examination is beyond test series program. Next revelation, next important thing, lesson is, it is transcends knowledge. It is not knowledge-based examination. It is a UPSC pulse-based examination. Or else simply it is a conceptual examination, or else in other words, these MCQs, multiple choice questions, are coming from the extracted knowledge. That is the biggest lessons from this year UPSC paper. And another revelation is, it is transcends the GIST programs. There are, if you look at this YouTube, various websites, etc., NCRT GIST, Hindu editorial gist, Yojana gist, etc. are there, but failed. All these things are failed. Okay, this is not JEE, this is not NEET based examination, this is UPSC examination. UPSC, Union Public Service Commission, is the constitutional based body, which main objective is all inclusive. I repeat it, all inclusive. The main objective of the Indian Constitution is socio-economic and political justice. In other words, welfare states. Okay, UPSC has to fulfill this task. That's why its main objective is all inclusive. These all website and corporate institutions, highest body, highest institutions and GIST programs, everything is available to those who can afford this one. But UPSC is all inclusive. How to include, how to bring all the people, all regional, geographical and all downtrodden sections under this fold of the UPSC, Union Public Service or Civil Service. So this main objective, in order to fulfill it, UPSC is depending upon the originality, the extracted knowledge. In other words, the primary books. Not GIST based, not secondary or tertiary based books. Primary books, for example, as far as polity is concerned, or as far as the economy is concerned. Okay, economic survey is there. Every year union budget is there. But people are depending upon the GISTs. So UPSC is not encouraging them. Okay, it is clearly understood from this year UPSC examination. First of all, what lessons we can learn from this one. Next one, what we have to do to clear preliminary easily. Okay, first what we have to do, that is important. Number one, prepare mains examination thoroughly so that you can easily clear the preliminary examination. First, do the mains preparation. Next, go for the preliminary preparation. And second one, choose the optional which can contribute or complementary to preliminary examination. Okay, I repeat it, choose the optional which is contribute and complementary to the preliminary examination as well. For example, this year 2023 preliminary examination, this geography and environment, both combinedly contributing around 35% of the paper, 35 questions from the geography and environment. Those who selected the geography option, they can easily clear this one. Those who selected the history, they can easily clear this examination. That's why choose the option which is complementary to the preliminary as well as mains. That is the biggest advantage. And next, third one is, concentrate on the preliminary examination right from the initial period of the UPSC preparation. In other words, along with the mains. Okay, don't neglect preliminary examination. Okay, start the preliminary preparation right from the initial day of the UPSC preparation, so that you can easily clear this one. That is very important. Next one, don't go for the test series program, year-long test series program, GIST programs, etc., etc. Instead of thoroughly go through the PYQ, previous years UPSC questions, at least last 15 years preliminary questions, analyze them. Okay, answer them, so that you can understand the UPSC pulse. That is more important. Okay, next one, depend upon the primary books instead of secondary and tertiary books. For example, as far as this polity exam, polity is concerned, this polity DD Basu, okay, Subhash Kashyap, these are primary books. Read them in thoroughly in primary books instead of the secondary tertiary material, so that you can easily clear the preliminary examination. That is important. And as far as, for example, economy is concerned, economic survey, budget, this economy constitute dynamic in nature. Mostly economy, not basic question, it is economy, not economics. So that is why you have to depend upon the Minister of Finance websites, etc., prior budget and economic survey, so that you can meet the challenge, formidable challenge of the UPSC examination. So depend upon the primary material, that is the government source. Okay, next one, don't follow gists. Okay, don't follow the gists, don't follow the website, no need. Follow the government websites. Okay, for example, gov.in. Okay, Minister of Finance, MYFCCC. Okay, Minister of Foreign Affairs, MEA. These all websites are there. The UPSC is mostly depending upon this website. For example, as far as the yesterday's this UPSC Prelims 223 GS questions, most of the foreign affairs, current affairs from the MEA, Minister of External Affairs Ministry website, most of the questions. Environment Ministry, MOEFCC. So it is better to depend upon the government website or PIB websites. They are very easy compared to various websites. Okay, next one, focus on the CSAT right from the initial days. Don't think this is the only qualifying examination. Okay, nowadays it is not qualifying, because it is UPSC using to filter the non-serious candidates by means of the CSAT. So you should focus mostly on the CSAT right from the initial days, not just before the examination. This is what you have to learn, the greatest lessons from this year civil services, because CSAT is so difficult. Okay, those who cleared the, those who are in comfortable zone in as far as the GS paper, but they have failed in CSAT. So that is why you have to give equal priority to CSAT, okay, on par with the GS. This is also one lesson and one thing we have to do to easily clear the preliminary examination. These are the lessons we can gain, and these are the things we have to do in order to clear the prelims in the coming years. Unless you clear the preliminary, okay, you cannot, there is no use as far as the civil service preparation is concerned. And another thing is, the most important thing is, in a sum up, I can tell you, prepare mains thoroughly. Depend upon the primary books, primary material. Okay, so prepare thoroughly mains examination. It is very easy to clear the preliminary examination. Analyze the previous year's UPSC questions for the last 15 to 20 years. Automatically you can understand what is UPSC. UPSC pulse. Unless you understand the UPSC pulse or the concept of the UPSC or the soul of the UPSC, it is very difficult to clear the UPSC examination. If you understood the UPSC pulse, it is very easy to clear get the rank within the first attempt itself. If you looked at this last year's UPSC mains result, around 9% of the candidates got rank in the within first attempt only, because they understood. They must have, they should have understood what is this UPSC pulse. So UPSC pulse means this is what the concept. It transcends the knowledge and etc. GIST programs, etc. So depend upon the UPSC pulse. This is more important. In other words, UPSC pulse. In other words, nobody can describe what is UPSC pulse, but I will try to describe UPSC. The whole UPSC syllabus, which has been given in the Union, the UPSC Gazette, UPSC syllabus is nothing but to know about India, to know about India, or else the concept of India. Okay, if you understood this syllabus, the main intention of this UPSC syllabus, you can understand UPSC pulse and you can clear this and you can crack this prelims, mains and enter in one goal within the first attempt.